Yo, what's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. It's been a minute. Really want to come back with some just more tutorial videos. Don't see the need to post daily or weekly price analysis. Want to pretty much teach a lot more on these channels. None of this is financial advice. This is for educational purposes only and for information. Please do your own due diligence before investing, trading in all markets. Let's get right into it. How to screen for hot stocks. Finviz is going to be your best friend. So Finviz.com is where I go for my screening. So let's go to the slides real quick. So Finviz is a research platform for stocks and ETFs for the entire market. Its screener tool allows for infinite combinations. I'm talking the market cap size, the business fundamentals as far as how well their sales growth is, and finally their price action on the technical tab. You really are going to have some incredible type combinations. I can tell you that these are my 4 screens. I usually don't use anything else. I don't have any sales growth in my screens. I am a technical trader and I do like price action. So here you have new high with 2 million shares traded. New high is when the price reaches a new all-time high and it flags it on the Finviz screen. And I also pick 2 million shares because you can only pick like 1 million, 5 million, or in the thousands. You personally should never trade stocks that are under 1 million shares of liquidity. You want to be able to get in and get out without affecting the price that much. So 2 million shares is pretty good. You don't want to miss some low traded stocks. And honestly, the 2 million can sometimes you'll miss a few things. But hey, it's a pretty good tool. I think new high with 2 million shares traded. The other screen I use is 52-week % above low. So the 52-week low and seeing a huge percentage above that really shows a big bullish sign. Pretty much saying that, hey, a price was at $100, fell to $50, but now at $400, that would give you an 800% above low. So my math might not be right. Y'all check me. but anyways, you have the stonk sentiment scan. This is something that I personally use not for trade ideas, but just to get a sentiment of the stock or stonk market. The stonks are basically stocks that are $2 or below in price. Institutions do not like trading those stocks. Those stocks are usually for retail, the people like you and I, and day traders, and so on. So usually it's just pretty much what is the sentiment of retail and day traders, how they're doing. And then also year to date, 100% plus. So given the fact that we're already in April, you can see some runners that will probably continue to run for the rest of the year if you do check your year to date 100%. You have to get to 100% before you get to 400%, 500%. So to see a stock perform up to 100% above its price of January 1st, goes to show that there's a lot of momentum, good fundamentals, or a lot of institutional investments and activity right there. So pretty much those are my screens. New high with 2 million shares, 52-week % above low, stonk sentiment scan, year to date 100%. So when we get to Finviz.com, I'm going to show you a live demo, but we go to Finviz.com. This is how the top of the website looks. You have your Dow Jones, the intraday chart from the last day. So we're seeing Friday's price action. You're seeing the NASDAQ. You're seeing the S&P 500. And then here you have your advancing and declining. So pretty much we were even on stocks that were advancing and declining. But the way we were able to pretty much be the same as far as advances and declines, we had big mega market caps going high. So our Googles, our Amazon, our Apple, they're going high. So all it takes for the whole market to go up. You see a lot of new highs, 679 new highs on Friday. I mean, it goes to show that the market hit all-time high on the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. And then you have a few other things as well right there. So we're going to click on the screener, but you can get very fancy and click all the other tabs and just really dive into Finviz, because it really is one of the best free research tools, seriously. So click your screener. Once you click your screener, there's three main screener tabs. So you have your descriptive, which is going to have your company characteristics, market cap, the volume, the IPO date, which index, which sector, pretty much surface level, the description of the stocks. You're going to get your fundamental tab, more so your sales growth, your EPS growth, earnings per share growth, year over year, quarter over quarter. You can do a lot with the fundamentals, and then the technical, above moving averages, certain RSI levels, downward slope, upward slope. I mean, you can go on and on. There's a lot going on there. And then finally, we can transfer all your stocks to different categories on TradingView. There's new lists on TradingView, which is really cool. You also have Robinhood. I don't personally like to trade on Robinhood, but I at least like their watch list, especially since I'm on Android. Pretty much you can really just watch these before trying to use them, or even paper trade these stocks. You're going to most likely see a lot of good movement on those three screeners. The Stonk Sentiment Scan is purely for sentiment. So you can pretty much watch, and some of them are going to be explosive. So really, enjoy this tool. So let's go here. And then I personally like to start off with the new highs. So let's go technical. We're going to go to 52 week, new high. And then again, this was the technical tab, the new high. I'm going to come over here to descriptive and click current volume, 2 million. Bam. So now, after it's done that, I would like to go over to charts, candle, and from my very general way of looking at things, we look for higher highs, we look for a little higher lows, we look for breaks above resistance, gap ups, bullish intraday candles, and so on. So with your technical analysis, you can look at a lot of different things. And with this, you can see, wow, Home Depot went from 250 all the way to 320. And you can catch these moves whenever you're screening for the new high, 2 million shares traded, because you're seeing a very strong trend. I mean, honestly, guys, let's stop trying to trade all these stocks that we know. Trade the stocks that are trending upwards. We are going to go through the path of least resistance when you trade the new high, the all-time high. The professionals buy high and sell higher, meaning you're buying an uptrend and you will take profit as it continues to go higher, or average up as far as keep buying on the way up until you see something bearish, then you take profit. But when you see these uptrends, keep going, let it roll. So that was our new high over 2 million. If you want to go to another screener, you're going to hit reset. Takes a little minute. I have my OBS studio up. We're going to go, let's see, 52 week above low. Let's do that one. That one shows some pretty interesting stuff. So we're going to use 52 week high low again. And then we're going to scroll down and see, let's do 300. I mean, try and do anything over 200, but let's just do 300% or more above low of our 52 week low. It still is catching a little bit of that old last year's COVID crash. So you pretty much have a lot to choose from. And then if we go back to overview, you have the great opportunity to then select most volume. So if you click here, it's going to give you that sort from highs or lows, ascending or descending. And then you can even say, hey, I don't want to look at all these penny stocks. You see the 64 cents to 51 cents. I want the price over $5. So you're going to see some quote unquote higher quality stocks. So you see Neo, Sauce. You're going to see a lot of different stocks. And for me personally, I like to then come over to the charts. And it's important to unclick the technical because you're not going to be able to see. Yeah, so unclick this and click over here to candle. So you're going to see that good view of a lot of stocks quickly, because when you're scanning, it takes a very long time if you're only going through the overview. But if you change the charts, click the charts and click candle, you're going to get a much easier time right there. So those were two different screens. I think that should be enough, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this. This is something that I really want y'all to try. I like to do this the screens on Fridays just off of how the stocks close. During the week, a lot of things go up and down, but it's all about who can maintain the strength to the weekly close, because I look at the weekly chart on price action. Thank y'all for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share with friends, turn on the notification bell if y'all really doubt that life. Y'all can follow me on Twitter as well. So really, if you do have questions, reach out and let's get this money, y'all. Peace.